Right, guys, we got to deal with Tony Blair. You know, the former Prime Minister, no one re-elected, who thinks he can still dictate things about our lives in 2021. You also might remember his Blair Institute saying they have embedded themselves with governments around the world because I guess various country citizens elected this tosspot to have a say over their lives. They literally just didn't know it. I mean, we all must have missed that one in the Tory manifesto back in 2019. Because I sure as shit don't remember seeing the part that stated Blair would be running governments behind the scenes, did you? Personally, I would actually love to know what Tory voters from 2019 think about the fact you apparently voted for Tony Blair to run your lives for the next 4 years at least. But before all that, remember to check out my BitChute and Odyssey channels that are linked down below. Odyssey actually has a live streaming service now, so I might make use of that in the coming days to give it a try out. Sign up over there and join me for that if you want to. Like I said, the links will be down below. But now, back to the weapons-grade tosspot Tony Blair. I actually spotted this story yesterday, but did not have the time to cover it then. Essentially, he is running around media outlets telling them how vaccine hesitancy must be confronted, which begs the question, what in the actual fuck has it got to do with Tony Blair? This, as I said, I would really love to know. And obviously, that is before you even get into informed consent and the various acts, resolutions and rulings against any form of coercion, which Tony the warmongering fuckpig Blair seems to be actively taking part in. Someone needs to direct this tosspot to the UNESCO website, Parliamentary Assembly for the Council of Europe, or maybe the Nuremberg Code. Shit, he could do with a case in the International Criminal Court himself as it goes. At the end of the day, anyone trying to change a person's mind for their own political or monetary gain is certainly taking part in coercion, which I'm almost sure Tony Blair will be doing here. Because if you think Tony Blair or any other rich twat is doing anything out of the goodness of their heart, you're a fucking idiot. Much like the idiots who think the likes of Matt Hancock and Boris the Piss Whipple Johnson want what's best for you and will save you from anything. This should be obvious for anyone to see, but when it comes to Tony Blair, people on all sides of the political spectrum and even those outside it will often recoil away from anything promoted by him. He has to be the worst champion of anything on the planet at this point. This guy, let's never forget, held Bush's dick as he illegally invaded Middle Eastern countries, costing the lives of British and American soldiers in a war based on bullshit. So he really is lucky not to be sitting in the International Criminal Court right now, like I said. But back to his more recent shitweasel behaviour and coercive tendencies, the media are reporting on him saying they need to combat vaccine hesitancy because it's completely wrong and unjustified, which is obviously complete bullshit. Being hesitant about anything is natural, so you can never be completely wrong about that. To make choices for yourself is everyone's right, and that choice should be respected, as you know. You certainly shouldn't have tosspots like this roaming around talking shit when no one actually gives a fuck what you have to say and never will. But the claim that it is unjustified really pisses me off because he has no idea how people justify their decisions, and in all honesty, it's none of his fucking business. No one has an obligation to justify themselves or do anything that would agree with the worldviews of Tony fucking Blair, let me tell you that now. As you should all know by now, I am someone who supports people's right to do whatever they want. Take it, don't take it, the choice is yours, and I will never hold that against you because it's none of my fucking business. Tony Blair and the rest of these tosspots need to think about that themselves. Me personally, I will never take it because, as I said in my tweet about this subject yesterday, I am not hesitant, I just won't take it full stop. And the more the likes of Tony Blair push it on us, the more that choice is solidified in my mind. In fact, it's that solidified it's carved into the foundations of the fucking earth. But I feel that I should say there, as I have said before, the more people like Tony Blair, Boris Hancock or any other elitist lobby promotes anything to people, they will actually turn away from it. Blair, especially when you think about it, the guy is unanimously despised around the world at this point, and for anyone hearing Tony Blair tell him to do this and that, you should simply reply with this: I will do what Tony Blair asked me when they find Saddam Hussein's weapons of mass destruction, which someone actually commented on my tweet yesterday and has to be the greatest answer anyone could give to this demented fuckpig here.
Where